Hello, trading has closed on April 7th, 2022. We always start with our disclaimer. It's my trading plan for tomorrow, Friday, April 8th, 2022. Remember, it's a plan. I can change it. I can be wrong. Any trade should be made at one's own risk. Well, I really was busy all day today, did not have much time to look at things, and anyone who wants to risk money based on the call should consider the fact I haven't had much time to look at it. We'll go over yesterday's call first. We said we should see higher prices today. Didn't mean we closed higher, but we did. So that worked. So there was a pattern, tends to be a rally day, high in the final hour. We got that. I'm not really impressed with this close. You could call this a wall into the close and then we gap up. Certainly breaks no rules, but I don't like the fact that we rallied all day and couldn't clear the prior day's high. This was a big drop we had yesterday on the closing basis. At least that high is still holding. But that could all change tomorrow if we trade up. But there is a lower target, 44.65.11. Unless we gap and promptly overtake this high, that price way down here is favored by the rules to print tomorrow. During the day, what's this doing to me? I don't know, this is giving me a hard time. I've had internet troubles all day today. I don't know if that's the internet. Anyway, we had this drop early. MEJT said it was false, that prices would retrace, which they did. Now it says the rally's false. It says prices will retrace, and there's our target. I'll play with that later. Just to review what we said yesterday, should see higher prices. Here's the longer term picture. We're still trying to figure out if that's B and we've made C and we're off to the races, or if that's A and that's B and there's one more wave down. Now these were the targets we had based on the ABC going back to 2009. Let's look at this higher price, 3909.32. That's this upper line. If this is B, and we're in wave C to that price, then it would be 2.618 times A, and you'd have Fibonacci wave balance around 3909. And the catch, of course, is just because that number works doesn't mean some other number won't. But if we do start dropping here, that's one place I'd be looking for the drop to end. Doesn't mean that's the only interpretation. And this is just the close-up. If this is B, then we could be in this wave C down, but that certainly isn't a lock at this point. Tomorrow's pattern has the early high. We could still gap down. There is a lower target. Either we gap and promptly overtake today's high, or we should see it. Target's 44.65.11. Doesn't mean we're not going to gap up. Just means if we start down, we don't gap up. That's what the system says should print tomorrow. Tomorrow has the early high, and that's today's call.